Hi, I'm Murray Parr. I have a hypnotherapy clinic in Ballina, Lennox Head actually. I came to the Tad James Company back in 2016. I'd been a massage therapist for 16 years and I considered upskilling mostly because when people were coming to me, I'm a really good therapist, but I knew that a lot of people had a lot of stuff going on in their head and I never really wanted to ask them questions that would bring all the worms out onto the table, massage table, and I wouldn't know how to scoop them up and put them back in. So I thought, if I'm going to be the best therapist I can be, I need to upskill so that I can actually not just massage people's bodies, but actually be really good at massaging people's heads, if you get what I'm talking about. So I just jumped online, I found the Tad James Company. There was a 3-day hypnotherapy course going in Brisbane, 2016. And I thought, yep, I'm going to do that. So I went along and was curious just to find out what hypnotherapy was all about, because I'd never really considered it before. But I considered there was value in it. There was something for me, there was something urging me to go along. So I went along, and during that time, that 3 days, I was coached. I had a wonderful time. I discovered quite a lot of different things. I thought this is another financial stream of income perhaps coming, that I could utilise alongside of my clinic, and it worked wonderfully. I came home within the first week. I did some advertising, rang a few people, let them know what I did, and before I knew it, I had 3 or 4 clients in the first couple of weeks. I charged some money. It was sort of lowish, around about the $500 mark, and I just went for it. And I discovered that the people who came to me really enjoyed the whole experience, got a great result, and I thought, okay, what's next? What else can I learn? So I began to think about the prac course, but here's something really interesting. This is a great testimony actually. I was supposed to have an operation to have my gallbladder taken out. I'd been in hospital twice in the last 6 months before going to the course. I was booked in to see the specialist to have my operation 2 days after the course. And as I drove from Brisbane and as I got down to Coolangatta or Tweed Heads, it was like somebody had slapped me across the face with a fish. And I thought, I'm at a crossroads right now. I can actually go with healing my own body, utilising hypnotherapy and what I've been taught over this weekend. It's 4.5 years later, I have not had 1 ounce of a problem with my gallbladder. And the 7 stones that he said, with the x-ray and everything that was in there, 7 stones, they're gonna have to come out. I have not had 1 problem since. So for me, hypnotherapy is wonderful. And then you go on and you learn other stuff from the stepping stones that you got with the Tad James Company. I can tell you one thing, every single person that I met, as in the assistant coaches, the presenter, I kept on looking for signs of they can't be this nice, they can't be this supportive. But here we are 4.5 years later, and actually they are. So if you're thinking about upskilling, utilising hypnotherapy in any area of your life, even if it's just self-development, it's a wonderful stepping stone. It's a wonderful thing to utilise, even if it's just for yourself. Here's what you should do. Jump online, look up the Tad James Company, have a quick look at some of the videos there. If you get like a feeling, like an internal conversation that's going on that's curious about it, then why don't you do something about it? Just pick up the phone, somebody will answer, they'll talk to you genuinely. You can share with them a few of your thoughts and ideas. Recommend that you do that. Somebody will answer your questions and you'll make a decision one way or the other. What can you lose?